Hello.
Good evening, Teacher Deann.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Today is not so tired. And you?
That's great. I'm good today. I think I'm just too full with my dinner.
Okay.
Okay, so I need to work myself up today. Now anyway, let us start the class. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready for class.
Great. Okay, so this time we are now on the letter B. But before that, can you tell me what we have discussed last meeting?
We have discussed about the article "Road Ragers in the Sky," and that is talking about the article is talking about the situations of rager in the airplane or in the airport, in the airplane, yeah. And we're also talking about the future forms. For example, we use going, how to use going to, will, the present continuous and the present simple to symbol the future forms in a sentence.
Okay, very good. That's great. That means you really remember what we have discussed last meeting. Okay, so earlier you have said, and we also talking about, so instead of the word talking, let us use the word talked since it is already done, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes, okay, so, and we also talked about. That's great. So you have learned one important grammar rule in our last meeting, and that is the future tense, okay? So there are there are 4 rules in telling or expressing statements that are in future tense, right?
Yes.
Yes. So now we are already done with the letter A. Let's proceed with the letter B. So So here the instruction is use the present continuous or the present simple to complete the sentence as below. So I can see that you already have answered this part, so let us proceed with reading your answer. Okay, let's have number 1.
Okay, number 1. His flight arrives at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Okay, so number 1 is his flight arrives at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Okay, so it is stated in our rule number 4. Okay, if there is a timetable, then that would be a present simple tense. Very good. Okay, how about number 2?
Number 2. We are staying at the Hilton Hotel for next month's sales conference.
Okay, so we are staying at the Hilton Hotel for the next month's sales conference. Very good. How about number 3?
Number 3. The next seminar begins at 3 p.m.
Okay, so the next seminar begins at 3 p.m. How about number 4?
Number 4. I'm traveling by train from Paris to London next time.
Okay, so I'm traveling by train from Paris to London next time. How about number 5?
Number 5. A boat departs at midday, so you have the whole morning to get ready.
Okay, so the boat departs at midday, so you have the whole morning to get ready. Okay, that is departs. And the last one.
Number 6. The delegation from China on seeing chairman the following Monday.
Okay, so the delegation from China are seeing the chairman the following Monday. Okay. Okay, so all of your answers are correct. Very good with that. Now let me just paste the answers so that you can have your reference. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so now let's have our letter C. So in this part, work in pairs. Take turns to complete the sentences below. Use going to, will, the present continuous, or the present simple. So I can see that you already have the answers below. So let us just check. Okay, like we have in letter B. Can you start with number 1?
Yes. Number 1. I'm sorry, I can't attend the sales meeting tomorrow. I'm going to visit an important customer.
Okay, so I'm sorry I can't attend the sales meeting tomorrow. So I'm going to visit an important customer. Okay, so that would be correct. So that would be any answer, right? So you can put your own idea. Now how about number 2?
Number 2. The marketing department have decided on their travel plans for the next month. They are taking a plane to Okinawa.
Okay, so they're taking a plane. This word is plane.
Plane.
Okay, to Okinawa. So let me just put the pronunciation of the word plane. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. So they are taking a plane to Okinawa. Okay, so they have already decided on the travel plans next month. Okay. So that means they already have a timetable or
I think it's a fixed arrangement.
It's a fixed arrangement. Okay, so I'm traveling to. Okay, so since that is a fixed arrangement, okay, so you have answered, or you have this taking, or this verb taking.
Present continuous.
Pardon? Hello?
Hello?
Okay. Okay, so you have used the taking here as the verb.
Yes. Or maybe use traveling. Is that better?
I'm traveling, or use traveling. The word traveling instead of taking. They are taking a plane to Okinawa. Okay, so I consider this one since this is something that is a fixed arrangement. So it's either or it's either traveling or taking. That's okay. 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 So how about number 3?
Number 3, the trains are delayed because of bad weather, so I'm not going to visit you today.
So the trains are delayed because of bad weather, so I am not going to visit you today. Okay, so this one is at the moment, right?
Oh,
Okay, so when you use going to, that means that is already decided to do before that, right?
yes.
Yes. So what do you think will be your future tense or expression there, or the future tense verb that you will use?
The train are delayed because of bad weather, so I will not visit you today.
Okay, so I will not visit you today, so that would be better. That's good. How about number 4?
Number 4. Don't worry if you can't drive me to the airport. I'll take a taxi.
Okay, don't worry if you can't drive me to the airport. I'll take the taxi. Okay, so that's good. How about number 6?
Number 6. Number 5 or number 6?
Oh, sorry, number 5.
Okay. Number 5. I've got the details of your flights to Turkey. I'm going to take the same flight with you.
Okay, I've got the details of your flight to Turkey. I'm going to take the same flight with you. Okay, so that would be good. How about number 6?
Number 6. Oh no, there's been an accident and the traffic is very heavy on the motorway. And it is already 14:45. I can't catch up with the train since it leaves Taichung at 3 p.m.
It leaves, okay. It leaves at Taichung at 3 p.m. Okay. Also, with this one, since this is a situation that just happened, so you can also add up a sentence that expresses something that is being decided at that time, right?
Oh, okay.
It could be, but this one is also correct, okay?
Okay.
Okay. How about number 7?
Number 7. Did I give you the departure time? It takes off at 9 a.m., so we need to arrive at the airport at 7 a.m.
Okay, so did I give you the departure time? It takes off at 9 a.m., so we need to arrive at the airport at 7 a.m. Okay, so it takes off. And number 8.
Number 8. I've made up my mind. I'll take a vacation in November.
Okay, so I've made up my mind. I'll take a vacation in December. So we have there the I'll. That's correct. Okay, so now do you have any questions with our activity using our future tense verbs?
No, I don't have questions about letter C.
Okay, so you don't have any questions with letter C. So anyway, just remember to or just always remember the 4 rules that we have in expressing future tenses. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so with that, you did a very nice job very good job, I mean, for answering our activity.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think my My Jiffy is not working well. So I'll give you that one later on. Now this time let us have the skills. Making arrangements. We are on the page 23 of our book. So the skills that we have to learn in this part is making arrangements on the telephone. Have you tried making arrangements on the telephone?
No, I haven't to make arrangements on the telephone.
Right.
I often make arrangements on the internet.
On the internet. Okay, so how do you do that one?
I make arrangements on the internet. For example, booking the tickets of plane or train, and booking the rooms of the hotel on the internet.
Okay, so that is easier than having an arrangement in the telephone, right?
Yes, I think.
Yes, okay. So anyway, I understand that one because you will just type and you can think of the next words that you will put into that document. Okay, but when it comes to telephones, you will have to think of the ideas right away, right?
Yes.
So this time, I have put my Jiffy for you there. Good job on that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now this time, let us learn how we can make arrangements on the telephone. Okay? Okay, so let us have the part A. We have Philippa Knight, sales director at the fashion group in New York, makes two telephone calls to Maria Bonetti, a fashion buyer in London. Listen and note the purpose of each call and the result. Okay, so there are two things that you need to consider. The purpose of each call and the result. Okay? Okay, so I can see that you already have your answers here, but I still have to make you listen to the audio 2.6 and 2.7 for you to check if your answers are correct, okay?
Okay.
Recording 2.6.
Good morning, CPT. How may I help you?
It's Philippa Knight here. Could you put me through to extension 281, please?
Certainly. Putting you through. Hello, Maria Bonetti speaking.
Hello, Maria. It's Philippa Knight from the fashion group in New York.
Hi, Philippa. How are things?
Fine, thanks. I'm calling because I'll be in London next week, and I'd like to make an appointment to see you. I want to tell you about our new collection.
Great. What day would suit you? I'm fairly free next week, I think.
How about Wednesday in the afternoon? Could you make it then?
Let me look now. Let me check my diary. Oh, yes, that would be no problem at all. What about 2 o'clock? Is that okay?
Perfect. Thanks very much. It'll be great to see you again. We'll have plenty to talk about.
That's for sure. See you next week, then.
Right. Bye.
Bye.
Recording 2.7.
Good morning, CPT. How may I help you?
I'd like to speak to Maria Bonetti, extension 281, please.
Thank you. Who's calling, please?
It's Philippa Knight from the fashion group.
Thank you. I'm putting you through. Hello? I'm afraid she's engaged at the moment. Will you hold, or can I take a message?
I'll leave a message, please. The thing is, I should be meeting Ms. Benetti at 2 p.m., but something's come up. My plane was delayed, and I've got to reschedule my appointments. If possible, I'd like to meet her tomorrow, preferably in the morning. Could she call me back here at the hotel, please?
Certainly. What's the number, please?
It's 020-7585-3814. I'll be leaving the hotel soon, so if she can't call me back within, say, within the next quarter of an hour, I'll call her again this morning. Is that okay?
Right. I've got that. I'll make sure she gets the message.
Thanks for your help. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'm done, Teacher Deann.
Okay, that's great. So this time, let us see what are the purposes of each call and what are the results of each call. So let us have your answer with the first call. Okay, so can you read?
Yes. Philippa called to Maria to tell her that she is going to London next week. In order to talk about their new collections, she wants to make an appointment with her. In a phone call, they decided to meet at 2 p.m. on Wednesday.
Okay, so now Philippa called to Maria to tell her that she's going to London next week in line with their business. That is for her new collections. So she wants to make an appointment with her in a phone call. So they decided to meet, or phone call, they decided to meet at 2 p.m. on Wednesday. So how about the second call?
The second call. Philippa called to Maria to tell her that she can't meet her at 2 p.m. on Wednesday because the plane was delayed and she needs to rearrange her schedule. Philippa suggested to meet Maria on Thursday in the morning and leave the phone number of the hotel which she lived.
Okay, very good. So the next call is that she told her to, or Felipe called Maria to tell her that she can't meet her at 2 p.m. So now she suggested, because it was delayed and the schedule should be arranged, so she suggested to meet Maria on Thursday in the morning and leave, or left, it should be, instead of leaved, it should be left.
Okay.
The phone number of the hotel which she lived. Okay, so that is correct. Thank you very much for answering that part. So this time, okay, do you have any questions about the conversations in first and the second?
I can't hear clearly about the second call. In the end of a call, Philippa wants Maria to call her back, and so she gave her hotel's number, and she wants Maria, because she will leave the hotel after she finished this call, and so she wants Maria to call her back in which time. I don't understand the next quarter of hour.
Oh, okay. So that your confusion is in the expression Can you call or tell her to call me and or say within the next quarter of an hour. Okay, so what do you mean with the quarter of an hour? Okay, so when we say a quarter of an hour, okay, so let me put that one there. So when we say quarter, if you will put the time there, it means that it is within. Let me put that one. So, okay, so thank you for putting that script in the middle. Okay, so quarter of an hour here refers to 15 minutes. Or in a period of 15 minutes. Okay.
So in a phone call, it means if Maria can't call Philippa back in 15 minutes, then Philippa will call her again in this morning.
Yes.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Now I have pasted here the script, so you will have a reference. Okay.
Okay.
Now, thank you for that. Now this time, let us listen again to the audio 2.6.
Okay.
Okay.
Record 2.6.
Good morning, CPG. How may I help you?
It's Philippa Knight here. Could you put me through to extension 281, please?
Certainly. Putting you through. Hello, Maria Bonetti speaking.
Hello, Maria. It's Philippa Knight from the fashion group in New York.
Hi, Philippa. How are things?
Fine, thanks. I'm calling because I'll be in London next week, and I'd like to make an appointment to see you. I want to tell you about our new collection.
Great. What day would suit you? I'm fairly free next week, I think.
How about Wednesday in the afternoon? Could you make it then?
Let me look now. Let me check my diary. Oh, yes, that would be no problem at all. What about 2 o'clock? Is that okay?
Perfect. Thanks very much. It'll be great to see you again. We'll have plenty to talk about.
That's for sure. See you next week then.
Right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so now let us see. Do you have to make changes with your answers, or let us check them out?
No, I think I don't need to change my answers.
Ah, that's great. You're sure with your answers. So this time, I will let you read the first part. Okay.
Okay. Philippa says, I'm calling because I'll be in London next week and I'd like to make an appointment to see you. I want to tell you about our new collection.
Okay, so I'd like to make an appointment there is the correct answer. How about Maria?
Maria says, great, what day will suit you? I'm fairly free next week, I think.
Okay, so what day will suit you, or what day would suit you? That is correct. How about the next one?
Then Philippa replied, how about Wednesday in the afternoon? Could you make it then?
Okay, how about Wednesday in the afternoon? Could you make it then? And the last part is...
And Maria says, let me look now. Let me check my diary. Yes, that be no problem at all. What about 2 o'clock? Is that okay?
Okay, so let me check my diary. So diary there should be this one. Okay, what about 2 o'clock? Okay, wow, that's good. That means you have a very good listening skill. Okay, now I will just put the answers below. So you will have your reference. Okay, so these are the answers. Now this time let us have audio 2.7.
Okay.
Recording 2.7.
Good morning, CPT. How may I help?
I'd like to speak to Maria Bonetti, extension 281, please.
Thank you. Who's calling, please?
It's Philippa Knight from the Fashion Group.
Thank you. I'm putting you through. Hello? I'm afraid she's engaged at the moment. Will you hold, or can I take a message?
I'll leave a message, please. The thing is, I should be meeting Ms. Bonetti at 2 p.m., but something's come up. My plane was delayed, and I've got to reschedule my appointments. If possible, I'd like to meet her tomorrow, preferably in the morning. Could she call me back here at the hotel, please?
Certainly. What's the number?
It's 020-7585-3814. I'll be leaving the hotel soon, so if she can't call me back within, say, within the next quarter of an hour, I'll call her again this morning. Is that okay?
Right. I've got that. I'll make sure she gets the message.
Thanks for your help. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, so now this time, do you want to change your answers or let us check them?
I think we can just check them.
Okay, that's great. Now this time, I will let you read the first one for the receptionist.
Receptionist says, thank you, I'm putting you through. Hello, I'm afraid she's engaged at the moment. Will you hold or can I take a message? And should I continue?
Okay.
Philippa says, I'll leave a message, please. The thing is, I should be meeting Miss Bonetti at 2 p.m., but something's come up. My plan was delayed, and I have got to reschedule my appointments. If possible, I'd like to meet her tomorrow, preferably in the morning. Could you call me back here at the hotel, please?
Okay. And then?
Receptionist says, certainly. What's the number, please? Philippa says it's 020-7585-3814.
Okay. Okay. So that would be 0207 585 3814. Okay. So in this part, thank you for answering that one on this in this part. Could she call me back? So instead of you, that should be she. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because it is Maria Bonetti that she wants to call back, not the receptionist, right?
Yes.
Okay, so could she call me back? So it looks or it sounds like you, right? So I understand that one. Okay, but anyway, if we would analyze the sentences, that would be could she call me back? Okay? Okay, so do you have any questions with this part of the activity?
No, I don't have question about these
Okay,
activities.
that's good. So I will just put this one here in the answer part so you will have a reference. Okay, so that's it. Now let us move on to letter D. Okay, so let us role play these two telephone situations. Now I will let you read the first and the second situations. Can you read that?
Yes. The first one. Student A is a company employee who has arranged to meet student B, a colleague from one of your subsidiaries. Explain that you cannot keep the appointment and give a reason. Suggest an alternative day. And number 2. Student B is on a business trip to Sydney, Australia, and wants to stay an extra day. Telephone the Qantas airline office, talk to the representative, student A, to arrange a different flight.
Okay, very good. So the first one is student A is a company employee who has arranged to meet student B, a colleague from one of your subsidiaries. Explain that you cannot keep the appointment and give a reason. Suggest an alternative day. Okay, so now you will be student A. Let us just act the first one. You will act as student A, and I will act as student B. Okay, so remember, we have an arrangement to meet. Okay, because we are colleagues from one of your subsidiaries. So you are a company employee, and I am your colleague. So now I will be meeting with you, or we have arranged to meet each other, but you will explain that you cannot keep the appointment. Okay, so what you would do is to give a reason and to suggest an alternative day. Okay?
Okay.
So these are some of the useful languages that we can use in our role play. Okay? Okay. Now, do you want me to give you 1 minute to think?
That's okay. We can just start it.
So you can just start it. Okay. So, example, we are in a telephone.
Yes. Hello, this is Jasmin Tsai, and I'd like to speak to Teacher Deann, please.
Oh, this is Teacher Deann speaking. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm very good today. I'm doing good today. Thank you.
That's well. And I'm calling about our meeting next on next Monday. I'm afraid I can't come on Monday.
I see. Okay, why?
Since today I received a message that I need to hold a important meeting on next Tuesday. So I can't go to Philippines and meet you on Monday. And
Okay, that's okay. That's fine. We can have another schedule then.
thank you. And how about on Thursday, maybe in the afternoon?
Let me check. Okay, I am free at the afternoon, maybe 3 p.m.
That's great. Okay, let us meet at next Thursday in 3 p.m.
Okay, so that's good. So thank you very much for informing me right away. And I hope that you will have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, that was great. I can see that you have stated your purpose. You are calling because you want to cancel our appointment. Also, you want to schedule it, so you have made an arrangement. That's good. And also, in closing, you have summarized what you have talked about for today. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's good. Now let us go now to number 2. So here, student B is on a business trip to Sydney, Australia, and wants to stay an extra day. Telephone the Qantas airline office. Talk to the representative, student A, to arrange a different flight. Okay, so that is a representative.
Is a representative means a person who can in charge if the others doesn't if a representative is a person that can in charge for the other if the other person if the other person is not in the, for example, in the office or in the company.
Okay, so you mean you want to know what representative is that? Is it
Yes.
in the airlines or in the company? Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So here it is telephone the Qantas airline office, talk to the representative. So that would be a representative from the airline office. Okay? Okay, so this is what will happen. I will be student B. I will be on a business trip to Sydney, Australia, and I want to stay for an extra day. So what will you do? Student A is to, or I will call to you. I will call you to tell the representative of Qantas airline office to arrange a different flight for me. Okay. So again, I will be student B, and I will be, let us assume that I will be on a business trip to Sydney, Australia, and I want to stay for an extra day. Now what will I do is to call you. I will call you to tell the Qantas airline office that I will be doing that. So what will you do after that one is to call, or let us just make it simple, okay? So that would be between the representative and with student A, okay? So that it will be easy. Would you agree? Okay. So let us just go to the next conversation. So let's assume that student B already told you that she wants to add another day with her itinerary. So what you will do is to call me, the Qantas airline office. I will be the representative to talk about an arrangement for a different flight. Okay?
Sorry, teacher Deann. It means you have called me to and tell me about that you want to change the flight,
Yes.
and then and now I call you back to tell you the details of the flight.
What will you do right now? Assume. Assume that I already have called you.
Okay. I'll try.
Don't worry, just relax. Assume that I already called. So what will you do now to start to start the conversation?
Good evening. This is Qantas office.
Okay. To start the conversation, you will be student A. Okay, so you will be student A, and you will call the representative. That would be me. Okay, to talk about an arrangement for a different flight. Okay, so you will tell me that, oh, my friend wants to add another day for her vacation there, or for her business trip. Can you give me a different flight like that? Okay, so can you give me a schedule for a different flight? Okay, so have you get that point there?
Yes.
Okay, so this time let us try. Okay, so assume that you are calling me.
But is that sorry? I have I have I'm a little confused with we just finished the code with a call, so that I need to start the call of the conversation of a call, right?
Okay, so can you call the representative right now?
Okay. Good evening. This is Qantas office.
You will be Student A, I will be from the Qantas airline office. So I will be the representative. So you will be the one to call me. Okay. So you are still student A, remember?
Okay. Yes, and I want to change the flight.
And I will be from the Qantas airline office. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay. I'm sorry for the confusion. Okay, so again, you will be student A, and you will call me the representative. I am from Qantas airline office. Okay.
Okay.
So start again. Okay.
Good evening. Good evening. This is Jasmin Tsai, and I'd like to change the tickets of flights.
Okay, so this is Deann from Qantas airline office. So you told me that you want to change the ticket for the flight. May I know the reason?
And I'm taking a business trip to Sydney, Australia, and I want to stay an extra day.
Oh, okay. So let us talk about letter B. So student B, right? So student B, there is a different person. Remember? Okay, so she is a colleague of yours, right? So she asked you to reschedule the flight or to arrange a different flight, right? Okay, so in behalf of student B, you will talk to the representative still as Jasmin. Okay? Because you will be student A. Yes. Okay, so let us do it again. Okay, so don't you worry. It's okay. So I get that you're confused. So let us do it again, okay? Okay.
Good evening. This is Jasmin Tsai, and I want to change the tickets of flights.
So this is Deann from Qantas airline office. So we have, you have mentioned that you want to change the ticket of the flight. So it is booked to your. Is it booked to your name?
Oh no, it's booked to. It's my colleague. It's my colleague. Sorry, it's my college. Anna Wang, and she is on business trip to Sydney, Australia, but she wants to stay an extra day. So she wants me change the tickets of flights for her.
I see. Okay, so it is said here that her schedule should be tomorrow. So do you want to change it in the next day? Or the day after tomorrow?
Yes. Yes, I want to change her tickets from tomorrow to the next day of tomorrow.
Okay, so let me see. Okay, I can see here that there is the same flight schedule, the same with that day. So I'll just move her here so that she can travel the day after tomorrow. Okay?
Okay. For changing the tickets, should we pay for it?
Yes, of course. So that we will just charge you with the additional or the amount of the same ticket with an additional charge of 25% of the flight amount.
Okay, I'll tell her and thank you. And should I need to give her data or any information?
No, her informations will be, or her information of the new flight will be sent to her via email. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay? Okay, thank you. So now, thank you very much for having that conversation. I can see that you can already get what the conversation says, so you don't have to worry about that. So, do you have a question with what we have done?
No, I don't have questions about the telephone situation.
Okay, so thank you for that. Now, anyway, thank you very much also for your time tonight. I can see that we don't have much time left, right? Yes, but it's okay because we have learned a lot from this lesson. So, now just practice more, especially with your comprehensions when it comes to situations like this, okay? Okay, so see you once again next time, and goodbye.
Goodbye.